Have a lot of rhythm. What is this I can't dance, we can't dance thing? Where did it happen, come from?
I don't really dance. I dance very quick for about 2 minutes.
Very quick for 2 minutes.
I peak very quickly.
And you're...
Dancing?
Dancing.
Oh, just dancing.
The thing that makes it difficult is the just sheer size of it, because it's an open-air show only, and we've got the PA much further apart. The basic structure is so big, and the video screens obviously are the forefronts of sort of the technology here. But you had to have a computer program sort of which was kind of written specially to operate them. Anything that's completely new, you know, it's like when we first used the Very Lights. There were a lot of problems with them, but it was still very effective, even though they didn't work every night.
This is the world we live in. These are the hands we keep.
This little thing here means that every gig sounds the same. You can play a club, you can play a 15,000 seater, you can play a 60,000 seater. Every night will sound the same. These guys have to put up with all the acoustics, not me. See, I'm smart. I'm going to have a good tour.
This one here, this one still has more volume and more top.
Till they break.
The last few days it's really come together. We moved to Texas Stadium, where we saw that our original lighting cues were a little bit too soft because it's a much bigger place than the hangar in Houston. And it just started to take shape the last couple of days, really.
So we're going down now, we're going down for the first rehearsal. What is it?
Tonight, oh, yes, I'm gonna make it right. Tonight, oh.
You have 6 weeks to prepare for a tour. You'll take 6 weeks. If you've got 3 weeks, you do it in 3 weeks.
The first show is always the worst because so many things that are unknowns at that point. You don't even know. You haven't got the sort of quite the confidence in the set at that point. The equipment can let you down, that sort of thing. And you don't quite know what it's going to be like when you actually do the whole show as one.
Well, the key to my survival was never in much doubt. The question was how I could keep saying, trying to find a way out. Things are never easy for me. Peace of mind was hard to find. And I needed a place where I could hide, somewhere I could call mine. I didn't think much about it till it started happening all the time. Soon I was living with the fear every day of what might happen that night. My mother, and I remember when I swore that would be the last they'd see me, and I never went home again. But they say that time is the healer, and now my wounds are not the same. I rang that bell with my heart in my mouth. I had to hear what he said. He sat me down and talked to me. He looked me straight in the eye. He said, you know son of mine. You know son of mine. When you walk that you left us behind. And you know son of mine.
I'm Nancy J. with Mike Rutherford and Tony Banks of the band. That's your cue.
Oh, well, you didn't give us a cue. Do it again.
Okay, I'm Nancy J. with Mike Rutherford and Tony Banks of...
Genesis.
And we're going to be live on Newswatch 11 in just a moment. The Entertainment Watch, don't go away.
It gets harder each time out because just to play the shows and do nothing else and travel wouldn't be hard at all. It's the fact that in between you've got videos to make, interviews, and we're trying to cut down a bit on that, but there's still quite a lot of extra things to do that makes the day difficult.
Good evening, North America. J.J. Jackson for the Global Satellite Network. I'm in Texas Stadium and actually in the locker room. Dallas Cowboys play, and tonight we're in with three very rather famous Englishmen. We have the members of Genesis, the core of the band, of course.
Well, there is a lot of interviews to do and stuff. I mean, obviously you're trying to sort of do interviews, you know, to try and make certain as many people come to the show as possible.
We've been rehearsing in a very large blimp hangar in Houston. And, of course, you know, the last couple of days we've been at the Texas Stadium, so that gives us an idea of what it's going to be like and how small you can look, even smaller than I really am, in fact. But what really fascinates me is why you've got the volume and the EQ on your voice.
Yeah, I'm sitting here wondering that myself.
And I sound like a Mr. Wimp. In fact, even all three of us sound like real Mr. Wimps, whereas JJ's here going, whoa, good evening. Hello, it's a beautiful thing, baby.
We've always made a point of bringing people, I mean, wives and people on the road.
Even if the wives couldn't come. Well, you did let it open, okay? Oh, good night. I'll see you tomorrow. You see, the thing about Genesis is that we're like a team, like a happy family.
Oh, I do all the writing.
I do all the writing.
Yes, the good stuff. I write all the good stuff.
Sorry, no comment.
And tonight we fly to London.
Of course, we'll fly on Virgin.
And I really like the in-flight entertainment, you know. It's really sophisticated.
I always have to explain the cartoons to Phil.
It's embarrassing.
I mean, what kind of airline would call itself Virgin, anyway?